Elizabeth, what if it doesn't lie underneath your home, waiting and hiding? Instead, it lives right next door or down the block. The neighbors from hell. Matt Gutman went on the trail of people you may not want living next to your home sweet home.
The saying goes that good fences make good neighbors.
Had a neighbor
but
like
how do
this,
you build
what
a fence
would you guys
high
do?
enough to shield you from this
You guys
kind of
take it
behavior?
into your own hands?
As seen in this local news piece.
What would you call law
Have you
enforcement?
had in your house? Three.
Talking out
Hello.
Okay,
I got a crazy person that lives next to me.
Nut
Come and
job.
rescue me,
Kathy
please.
Hesterberg says her
He's burning
family had been
something
living
in his
peacefully in
backyard.
this suburb
They
outside
need
St.
help.
Louis for 30
He's
years.
burning
That
a
was until
body.
last fall when a SWAT team descended on her next-door neighbor's home suspecting drugs.
We heard
Just
this
got
loud boom.
neighbors
There was
like this woman
SWAT
right here
officers,
that's too
police
nosy.
officers coming out from
Mind
between
your
the
own
houses.
business.
The
Own business.
The man they were looking for,
Mind
48-year-old
your
Greg
own
Jennings, an avid hunter
business,
and the
unless
owner of a
it's
local
something
tree trimming
You
business.
see
So
that's
let me
out
get
of
this
the
straight. He blames
ordinary.
you?
Well, he actually
That's
put the
not
blame
right.
on my mom.
Damn.
Kathy says Jennings accused her mother of
Still,
tipping
even though
off
I probably
police.
wouldn't even call law
He said that
enforcement.
she tipped off a police officer that lives down the
I
block.
don't need
Starting that day,
unwanted.
she said she became belligerent and bizarre.
This is what he made.
A noose in her front yard.
What the hell is he doing?
He started burning fires in the backyard. The smoke was just awful. You couldn't breathe.
Deer carcasses beside the driveway and in the trash cans.
I mean, you never knew what you were going to come home to.
Are those okay? They're both working now.
So she installed security cameras to document the antics.
He made it a point night after night
probably all
after night
cracked
to
out.
prance around out there right on the property line.
Probably on
Each night, his behavior got more erratic.
The cameras
All
are out in
drugged out. Look
plain
at 'em.
sight.
Look at 'em,
Figure
cracked out.
they might serve as a deterrent, but not for Greg
Messing with
Jennings.
the lights, all
According
cracked
to
out.
Kathy, that's him in the
Spotlight.
dead of night, strolling
'em,
the
in
ground
his drawers.
in his underwear. And here, that's right, he's
Oh
wearing
yeah,
a box
he's
on
definitely
his
a
head.
drug. Yeah, he's definitely on that drug.
So what
He's
should
definitely
you
on that
do
dope.
if you have a nasty
Sure.
neighbor?
Don't show the pain. Calling the police all the time, they're getting the reaction that they want. They're going to keep doing it.
And what do you do if not even the police can help you? Kathy says she called them dozens of times.
If we don't have a specific law violation, we can't do anything other than try and mediate between the two
See,
parties.
that's why you
It's a
handle
fine
shit
line
on your
between being
own.
a neighborly nuisance
You don't get nothing
lining
out of
up
law
in
enforcement, 'cause
handcuffs.
this is all
Jennings
civil
seems to
matter.
know exactly how to navigate that
this
gray
shit.
area.
The limits of the law don't help.
You know, to people to
You know,
handle it on their
victims.
own until
It
something
covers
bad
bullies.
happens.
Would you say he's a bully?
Oh, yeah.
And that can hurt, says
And
Shark
that's when
Tank's
cops
Barbara
get
Corcoran.
involved.
And she knows real estate.
The problem with a nasty neighbor is not only that you've had to live with them for 4 or 5 years, but when you want to get rid of them and have to sell your home, you have to disclose it. And so the damage to your home is enormous.
But since all that media attention,
You're being a punk right now. You're being a punk.
Kathy tells us she and Jennings were working towards a
Straight
truce.
disrespecting the
So
reporter.
we figured we'd ask Greg Jennings his side of the story, and we left a letter and waited all day for him.
Hello?
It took a few attempts
Your neighbors say you've been tormenting them, but I want to hear your side of the story, sir.
before he finally sort of responded.
Leave my property, I'm calling the police.
Mr. Jennings, I will absolutely leave your property, but I'm sure you...
Turns out he didn't like company on his side of the fence.
Safely leave my property right now.
Go away or we're calling the police.
Okay, okay.
We left the property, but he called the police anyway. Ironically, it turns out he had just been slapped with felony drug charges. But 1,000 miles away,
Told you.
in sunny Miami,
He was on that
there was
dope.
another landscaper allegedly making his neighbors' lives a bed of thorns.
Damn.
What's amazing is that this is your house, and that's his house right across the street.
That's correct. That's correct.
Francisco Torres says his feud with this man, Mitchell Igelko, started 2 years ago. Torres had fired Igelko as his landscaper. Big mistake.
Oh, shit.
So, Torres says he installed a $70,000 security system.
Remind me
He
never
even quit his job
fire
to
my
monitor it
landscaper.
full time, hoping to catch Igelko
Wouldn't
red-handed.
want to
Witness what he says is the ultimate landscaper's revenge: lawn-aside. Watch Igelko's white truck driving by Torres's lawn. A mystery liquid squirts out the window. Torres says the grass died suddenly and never came back.
Because there is so much poison that has been going through that there is no way any grass will grow.
Exhibit B, Agelko's dogs roaming on Torres's property, followed by a frat house classic, Agelko allegedly throwing eggs at his house. Then things got downright medieval. Torres says these are nails catapulted from Agelko's truck onto his driveway. He hurled rocks. Torres is also suspicious of another incident where two different men smashed his car windows, though Agelko has not been implicated. After calling police 40 times that year, Torres finally got a restraining order. Agelko was arrested for criminal mischief and stalking and is currently awaiting trial. So we decided to try and ask Agelko himself why he has such hostility for his neighbors.
Hi, Mr. Agelko. How are you? My name is Matt Gutman from ABC News. Nice to meet you. But I have just a couple of questions. Your neighbors say that you've been terrorizing them. I wonder if you have any answers for them.
You can tell that's fired him.
You're backing out. We just have a couple of questions for you, sir. You're not interested?
Agelko's lawyer has said his client was also a victim in this neighborhood feud. So what is the best recourse for a community under siege by one of its own?
When you get to that point where you've tried reasoning with someone, you've tried being friendly, you've done everything, if you need to fight fire with fire, and you can do it in a socially responsible, lawful manner, I say go for it.
For this South Florida community, peace may only come after they've had their day in court.
Anyways, that's it right there. What would you guys do if you had a neighbor like that? Just say you guys didn't see it, eye to eye, or you moved into a neighborhood. He had already been living there. He just didn't like the way you look, and he started doing things like that to you. What would you do? Would you call the police about 1,000 times before they came out and gave the dude a piece of paper, a ticket, or some shit? Or would you take it into your own hands and just handle it without going too far, if you know what I mean? What would you guys do? Anyways, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you all for tuning in and watching this video. I hope all of you have a wonderful and a blessed day.